Counties will receive an enhanced budget of 226 billion shillings for the 2014-2015 financial year. But the budget falls short of the 238 billion shillings demanded by governors. All this is revealed in the Division of Revenue Bill to be tabled in the National Assembly for debate.
County governments may receive an enhanced budget if the Division of Revenue Bill is approved by the National Assembly. The bill that sets the ground for equitable sharing of revenue raised nationally has set aside 226 billion shillings for the devolved governments. This value estimated at 43% of the total national revenue. The national government is to receive the lion's share at 799.65 billion shillings. Governors are pushing for a 45% cut, up from 15% constitutionalized. As such, the county chiefs plotted to collect 7 million signatures to push for a constitutional amendment to increase counties' budgetary allocation. Despite the 226 billion shillings allocation to counties, the figure falls short of the 238 billion shillings governors have been agitating for. 217 billion shillings is to be shared equitably across the 47 counties, meaning each county is to receive an estimate of 4 billion shillings. 3.65 billion shillings is to be injected towards rural electrification, while 3.74 billion shillings will go to level 5 hospitals in the counties and 1.4 billion shillings to be injected to youth polytechnics. In the last financial year, after a back and forth with governors, the state ceded ground devolving 210 billion shillings, an amount capped at 32% of the total national revenue. In the 1 trillion 2014-2015 budget, the national government has prioritized its national interests. The Teacher Service Commission eats the biggest chunk, pocketing 160 billion shillings, followed by Defense and National Intelligence Service. The Police Service takes home 67 billion shillings. Parliament has a budget of 25 billion shillings. Judiciary has been allocated 17 billion shillings, while the President's office receives 4.38 billion shillings. The DPP's office, the Office of the Attorney General and Justice Department, and the electoral process have the least budget. A whopping 353 billion shillings has been set aside to settle the country's debt to its lenders, mostly foreign economies. Where the allocations ideally are pegged on costing of each government function, it is government's admission that the allocation is somewhat a blank check, as the costing has not yet been done to determine the actual allocation to the counties. The Auditor General's report has wrapped some counties for wastage of public resources. Samugina, KTN.